What's up, guys? This is Jack here, and welcome to another episode of Akibas Trip, Undead and Undress. I'd like to say I apologise in advance for not uploading in a while. I've been unwell and I've just been having a horrible time. I went to hospital.
Sounds like the cosplay contest went well. I regret not going.
Yes, the Akibas Freedom Fighters have certainly leveled up.
Good PR move, too. Maybe we'll get us a few new fans now.
We might, but let's not forget that our goal is to fight for peace in Akiba, not win fans. I believe we've made a real difference in our patrols and helped cut down on the number of victims considerably. However, these incidents have finally become widespread enough to hit the newspapers.
I guess there really is only so much a group like us can do.
Well, I certainly don't think the work we're doing is in vain per se. But we've yet to get to the root of the problem, and until we do, our fight may never end. We need to find out who precisely is responsible for creating the synthesters and why.
So what you're saying is we're attacking the symptoms when we should be trying to cure the disease.
Yeah, I guess that really is all we can do. But it sucks to think that while we're here talking about it, people are probably getting their life energy sucked out right this minute. You know, it's weird. I keep thinking back to Rin's warning. Remember? She said we shouldn't turn our backs on that Daishihan lady.
Rin said that? Well now, what sort of conversation am I interrupting this time?
Ah, Miss President!
Just talking about the latest gossip is all.
Oh, I do love juicy gossip. What was it? Or perhaps you'd prefer not to sing my praises while I'm here.
No, it wasn't praises. Apparently, Rin said we shouldn't turn our backs on you, Miss President.
Hmm?
Man, you didn't have to give it to her straight like that. At least dance around the topic a little.
Oh, but I don't think Miss President seems like a bad person. So I'm sure it was just a misunderstanding.
But it is rather distressing. I wonder why she thinks so poorly of me.
We don't actually know why Rin told us that either, to be honest.
What do you think of all this? Am I untrustworthy? Thank you. I'm glad to hear you say that. Still, I doubt that Rin's distrust of me is quite so personal.
What do you mean?
She may be a bit disillusioned with Daishihan Pharmaceuticals as a whole.
Huh. But doesn't she work as an ad girl for you guys? Don't tell me she's being underpaid.
Our remuneration is most generous, I assure you. Rin must have found something relating to the synthesters. Within the company, I should be the only person aware of the synthesters' existence. But some of our employees may well be perceptive enough to have caught on themselves, partially at least. And among them, some might be unsavory enough to exploit what they know for personal gain, which could give Rin the impression that I'd be in league with their nefarious tricks.
That's quite a theory. Sounds like you might have a few ideas what these nefarious tricks are, unless I'm completely off the mark on that.
Well, I may be the CEO, but that doesn't mean I know everything that happens within our walls. Still, I may know where to start looking for answers at least. And I hope you believe me when I tell you I truly wish to give you my full assistance. For starters, I think I may snoop around the office a bit. If I find anything, I'll be sure to let you know right away.
Okay, how about if we just meet with Rin and just straight up, ask her what she meant? After patrol time, I guess. First things first, right? Let's start with Main Street today.
So the reason I've been offline is because I've had an ear infection. I've had to go to hospital to get my ears done because Because they're just being incredibly ill.
So the problem's at Daishihan and not specifically with the president lady, huh? Gotta admit, that would help explain why those goons went after Rin. But we've already got our hands full with the synthesters. We don't need to deal with corporate shenanigans on top of that. Oh, hey, almost forgot I'm totally out of surfacer for my model kits. I'm gonna go buy a bunch. Help me carry it, would you? Oh, don't give me that look. I'll buy you lunch or something. Huh? What are you... Ooh, hold up. Yeah, I don't like the looks of these guys at all.
You're working with Rin.
Who? Us?
You will hand her over to us now. Give us her whereabouts.
How the hell are we supposed to do either of those things?
Don't play innocent. So you intend to keep up this charade to the bitter end, do you? We've confirmed you're the ones who assisted Rin in escaping us last time. This will not be pleasant for you, you understand. Consider it a lesson in obedience and respect.
Damn it. Guess we just gotta fight our way out of this one.
So, I'll be right back. And we are back. So the problem is I've had a bit of an ear infection, had to go to the hospital, get that all sorted, etc, etc. And that's the reason why that reason why I didn't upload for a few days and shit like that. I should be able to upload properly this time. I will be uploading another video later on today, and I will be streaming as well. Maybe tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll be streaming World of Tanks. So stay tuned for that. I will be uploading World of Tanks today. I forgot to add the volume in. I keep forgetting that. I'm just going to do that real quick. There we are. Sorted. Now, I am going to be uploading some World of Tanks today. And I hope you enjoy that. I really do enjoy uploading this video. I do like World of Tanks. I really do. I like to see Kaito's. Kaito's not having a good time. He's got fun. But, as I was saying, I didn't really have a good time. It just had some horrible days. Just let you know, I will not be uploading on Wednesday because I'll be actually I might be uploading on college as well. But I'm so far now. I feel a lot better. I'm enjoying what I'm doing so far. I'm happy with the progress. And I do enjoy what I do. Shit like that. It's just I wish my ears were. There we are, beating all the synthesters. They're all fucking toast now. Jesus, put the speakers
up. Yeah. Nice try, losers. Oh, I guess you were the one doing the actual fighting. Me, I was just doing my best not to get hit. I'm guessing those are the same suits who attacked you before, huh? They've gotta have some connection to Daishihan. And they thought we were in with Rin, too. They probably recognized you from that fight where you saved her bacon. I'm thinking maybe Little Miss CEO is telling the truth after all. There really is something going on under her nose. Yeah. You should probably track her down and let her know what happened. Anyway, I gotta tell you, I don't like this one bit. Feels like Akibas going crazy all around us. But what can you do, you know? We've just gotta keep it together and, I don't know, keep on keeping on, I guess. Let's head back to Mogra. I'll buy the surfacer next time I'm out.
You got attacked by thugs in suits? The ones who were after Rin?
I don't know what their problem was. I told them we weren't even Rin's friends, but they didn't care.
think that's your phone.
Whoa, hold up. Where are you off to all of a sudden?
電車が参ります。白線の内側に下がってお待ちください。
Looks like you came alone. Awfully trusting of you. And so nonchalantly, too. Guess I got the right email address. I found it in the data I recovered from Daishihan Pharmaceuticals. Now, why do you suppose that might be? What? Oh, you are? Well, thanks for your support. Daishihan does manage the fan club, so I guess... Wait, no! That's completely beside the point. Can you think of any other reason why Daishihan would have your contact info? Maybe a job you applied for by email, which promised rare goods as payment? Oh, I'm quite serious. The email addresses I pulled from Daishihan's records came from the applicants for that very job. I'm sure even you can figure out what that means, can't you? Daishihan Pharmaceuticals and the organization are connected. Now, I couldn't tell you why Daishihan would be getting themselves involved in all this, but there's no doubt that they are. There's an indisputable connection between them and the Synthesters. It is. We're still talking about shades of gray, but it's about as close to black as gray can get. But I suppose I can at least tell you what I've been hoping to get out of this whole mess. I'm going to purge the Synthesters completely, cut them off at the source, more or less. Of course, I haven't quite worked out exactly how to do that yet. All I know is Synthesters should not exist. They do not belong in this world. I suppose in that sense our goals are the same. So maybe, depending on circumstances, it might not be so bad to work with you Akiba freedom fighters. But I have two conditions. First, you don't get to ask about my history at all. And second, you can't get Shizuku Tokikaze involved any further than she is. The two of us had a certain connection once. Now, I can't even stand the sight of her. I have information you're going to want, and you know how well I can handle myself in a fight. You can have both, my knowledge and my skills, just by letting Shizuku go. Think it over, decide what you want, and figure out which one of us can better help you. Oh, and this little tidbit is free. Zenya Amo, he's searching for you, by which I do mean the Akiba freedom fighters, but also you, personally. Sooner or later, he will find you. You've gotten the better of him one time. Do not let that go to your head. Take some time to think things through, but don't keep me waiting too long. Until we meet again, my little sheepling.
So Ren's actually offered to join us, huh? Certainly didn't expect that.
She's a multi-talented person fighting to defend Akiba.
But asking us to kick Shizuku out of the group?
We're still missing too much information. We should ask Miss Kasugai directly about the Daishihan connection, I think.
I sent a note to her mail address, but she hasn't written me back yet.
Yeah, she seems all flighty and free-spirited, but she's still a company president. I bet she's got a lot on her plate. Unlike the owner of a certain game bar I know.
Hey now, be nice to your elders.
If the Akiba freedom fighters want to join forces with Rin, I'll understand. I can chase after the Synthesters by myself.
Now hold on just a minute. We've done great together all this time. We can't split up now.
Thank you.
Let's put this whole Rin business on hold for now. It's about time to get out and patrol.
Man, I don't know if I can keep my head clear with all this Daishihan organization nonsense. But I guess we've still got a town to save, right?
We do. I think we should start in the Yodobashi Camera Plaza this time.
So yeah, and I'll be back. There we are, and we're back. This is going to be a very, very long recording. This is actually a pretty long episode this time. This is going to be longer than average.
This town is filled with stories and music, all tied together by the smiles of those who hear them. I find that way of life to be positively inspiring. But the Synthesters seek to disrupt it. They're the missed note in the symphony, the flubbed line in the play. And I won't rest until they've been stopped. Look, at that corner. Those are Synthesters, without a doubt. Let's go.
This is to make up for what happened last time, how I've not been uploading for a while. I hope you guys understand why I wasn't uploading. If you do, thank you for understanding what happened. So yeah, I do enjoy what I'm doing so far, and I'm enjoying it. I hope my commentary is good. Yeah, I might still be sucky and shit, but you can't help it. I can't help it, can I? So it's still my first time doing YouTube and shit, and I want to try and progress on what I'm doing. I got some inspiration on what I should do for YouTube, and I thought I'd do this in the first video. Other stuff. And I'm enjoying what I'm doing. I like it. Just keep me going on it. And I really want to make YouTube a job because I feel like this YouTube's like a job that I could do well at. Like, I might not be the 100% best at a job. I'm not very good at normal jobs, so I thought I could make YouTube a job and do stuff like that.
Is that all? Be careful. I'm still sensing a presence.
Ha ha ha! Found you! I knew if I left enough bait for you, you'd eventually come crawling out from your hole.
Zenya Amo.
You left me in debt to you when last we met. And I've come here to settle accounts. Debt goes against my principles, you see. I hate to owe money and despise owing favors. But the worst debts of them all are debts of pride. And I can't allow this one to go unpaid. I will repay my debt to you in full, this instant. I am no longer the Zenya you've come to know. I have unlocked my inner power to become Hyper Zenya! And Hyper Zenya will not allow the likes of you to stand in his way!
Careful. Everything about him is different than it was before.
Pathetic ants! Ride in the dirt beneath my magnifying glass!
Absolutely
and let
wrecked.
me watch you burn!
Burn!
We fight.
So yeah, so far it's not been a very good. So yeah, as I was saying, I want to try and make YouTube a job because I want to try and do this and shit. So yeah, that's what I'm planning to do. I'm going to make YouTube my job.
You think you hurt me? I barely even felt a scratch!
You're lying. Even the original Synthester can't possibly brush off such massive damage.
You worthless scum! Do you still think you can stand up to me? I'll tear you limb from limb!
No, he can still move.
Die!
That's enough!
Rin?
You think I'd leave something like this for my big sister to handle?
Out of my way! What do you think you're doing?
Rin. Why? Why would you cover for us like that?
Bryn, how could you? How could you stand in the way of our ambitions? No, my power is reversing, head burning up.
What's wrong? You look a bit winded.
Damn you! I can't fight like this! I demand a rematch! If garbage like you thinks it can defeat me, then come to the battle arena and prove it! Consider this my official invitation. And should you turn me down, I'll make sure the innocents of this town take your place in hell. Do you hear me, garbage? This is my royal command!
He got away?
Sis, I told you not to get yourself involved any more than you already were.
Rin, hang in there. No time for questions now. We need to get her someplace safe. Come on, let's take her back to Mogra.
She's got some scrapes and bruises, but I don't see any signs of serious injury anywhere.
So, Shizuku, you gonna tell us how you know her or what?
Rin is my younger sister.
Right, of course. She's your sister. Huh? Wait, hold the phone. She's your sister?
That was an oddly delayed reaction.
So does that make her a Night Eater too?
You know, I actually called this one. Just wish I'd have said it out loud. It's like the kind of twist you see on TV. You've got the two sisters at odds, both dealing with some major crisis, and then some bad guy comes in, and they both have to fight him.
Really?
Pops, you so didn't call this. Don't even pretend. And wipe that whole smirk off your face.
Two little sister characters in the same group. This could pose a danger to our identities and create a rift in the fabric of reality.
No, I'm fairly certain that it couldn't.
6 months ago, Rin ran away from home, but she left a note behind. It was roughly 50 pages long and outlined all her resentment and hatred toward me. It said I no longer had the right to call her sister, and proclaimed that she never wanted to see my face again, among other things.
50 pages isn't a note, that's a freaking light novel.
Was it her falling out with you that led her to run away from home?
Well,
I think Rin is waking up.
Rin, are you all right? Thank goodness you're awake. I was afraid you might not ever open your eyes again.
Why? I tried so hard to keep you from getting involved.
I'm sorry, Rin. I only wanted to know how you truly felt.
Sis, I'm really sorry. I wanted so much to keep you from getting caught up in my fight. So I wrote all those horrible things.
I thought that might have been it. You left me that note so I'd stay away. That must have been very painful for you. I'm so sorry you had to go through that.
No, I'm the one who should apologize. That was an awful thing for me to do. I just couldn't live with the thought of placing you in harm's way. So I thought... Sis, I'm so sorry. Please, can you ever forgive me?
Of course. It'll take more than 50 pages of hatred to bring me down.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure I'd hold that against her if it were me.
Yeah, me too.
We'll talk more later. For now, you need to get some rest.
You're welcome to stay here as long as you'd like.
You say that like you own the place. I mean, not like I'm gonna turn her away or nothing.
Thank you very much.
All right then. I'll take advantage of your hospitality for a while. Thank you.
So pop idols can be night eaters too, huh? Truth really is stranger than fiction.
I'd say they're equally strange and equally ordinary. Rin, you're up and about. Yep. A little R&R is all I needed to get my strength back. I feel totally fine now. Everyone here at Mogra has been really kind to me. So thanks once again, from the bottom of my heart.
No, we don't need to be thanked. It's the least we can do after you've given us so many good times with your lovely music.
Oh, well, thanks for that too. I'm kind of a terrible singer, honestly, but if you enjoy it, that's good enough for me.
Man, it's like this Rin and the pop idol Rin are two totally different people.
Indeed, this Rin is far more courteous.
That's because as a pop idol, Rin's what you might call a tsundere. Hard on the outside, but soft where it counts.
Hard on the outside is right. Seems like all her songs are about the frozen moon staining her heart with madness and other screwy stuff like that.
That's entirely a stage persona. It's all a carefully rehearsed act.
It would have to be. The Rin I know is as gentle and kind as can be.
Oh, come on, sis. You're embarrassing me. All this talk of me being gentle and kind and cute and wise.
I think you added a couple.
That's why it shocked me so much when you left me that note.
That was an act too. I just didn't want you getting mixed up in my problems. But forget about me for a second. Why on earth, of all people, would you make a boy like this your familiar? You can only enter into the blood contract once in your entire lifetime. You two are bound by fate now, forever. I mean, you're this elegant young lady, sis. Don't you think you should have chosen someone a little more presentable? How dare you take that tone of voice with me?
Rin, this young man has come to my aid countless times already. So please try not to say such hurtful things about him.
Sis, I can't fault you for being kind-hearted. If you want to take pity on some wretched lowlife, that just shows how compassionate you are.
Hey, not to break up this touching display of emotion, but you've got somebody glaring holes through you right now.
Right guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I enjoyed this a lot. This has been fun for me.
Who might
And
you be?
sorry if I'm talking over them,
Some
but I
wretched
need to end the video. I
lowlife's
need to
little
cut it
sister.
short. And
Little
yeah, the
sister?
thumbnail
listening
is going to
to
be
your stories
credited to the
and
Dark
voice.
Gamer. Check him out in the
Nobody,
description down below.
and I mean
And
nobody,
peace.
is allowed